going on, everybody? Joseph David here for Worldwide Sport Updates, your podcast, your news, your local community. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to Worldwide Sport Updates, your podcast, your sports, your news, your local community. It is Friday, March 21st, 2025. Thank God. TGIF, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a long, crazy, hectic work week and school week nonetheless. And thank you for interacting with us, ladies and gentlemen, and tuning in and searching us by WWSUP by Joey, yours truly, your podcast, your sports, your news, your local community, for all the latest sports updates and notifications on a daily basis. And you search us by logging in and typing www.youtube.com and then searching us on the search bar, typing in WWSUP by Joey, which stands for Worldwide Sport Updates. Again, so for everybody that's not familiar with what is our podcast, that is what is our podcast. It is all about sports covering the NBA, NHL, NFL, MLS, college, basketball, men's and women's, you name it, folks. We have all the information on a daily basis to give it to you, as we're always committed and dedicated to giving you the research and what's going on around the world, wherever you may be listening to our podcast. And again, we appreciate you for commenting, sharing it out, subscribing, liking it, interacting with us. And again, if you're not listening to us, but you're listening to other podcasters out there, I mean, we're not upset, but either way, we appreciate you, and thank you for your support and subscribing and interacting, and again, showing us appreciation that we're doing something right to delivering sports for you, ladies and gentlemen, on a daily basis. All right, let's start off with some NBA news. Stephen Kerr, ladies and gentlemen, this past week was taken to MRI after the Warriors star leaves game with a pelvic injury. Golden State Warriors star Stephen Curry's playing status is uncertain after the two-time NBA MVP sustained a pelvic injury during Thursday night's 117-114 win over the Toronto Raptors. Curry, who was returning to the court after sitting out Tuesday to rest, got hurt while driving for a layup late in the third quarter. He landed hard on his tailbone as he crashed to the floor and remained down for several moments before being helped to his feet and taken to the locker room. Warriors coach Stephen Kerr said Curry tried to talk his way back into the game, but the decision was made to keep him out. In quotes, he thought he might be able to come back. Kerr said, we just decided not to risk anything. Hopefully it's not anything too serious. The full extent of Curry's injury won't be known until the Warriors receive the MRI results. Until then, the entire franchise is holding its collective breath. An 11-time All-Star and 2-time NBA scoring champion, Curry has scored in double figures in 57 of the 59 games he's played in this season. He went into the game against Toronto averaging a team-leading 24.3 points and scored 17 against the Raptors before leaving injured. In quotes, he hit the ground hard. You could hear it. Teammates Draymond Green said, "It's crazy. Obviously a scary moment for us and for him, of course. Hopefully he's in great condition to come back and compete before the NBA regular season ends, and they're hopeful that he's prepared and ready for the playoffs once the season's over. I mean, if he has to sit that long, that is, but hopefully not. But again, we're going to have to wait for the MRI results to come back and see what the latest on Stephen Curry's injury moving forward will be. Alright, let's shift over to some NHL hockey news. Kent Johnson helping to fuel playoff push for the Blue Jackets. Kent Johnson isn't ready to start thinking about the Stanley Cup playoffs yet, but the Columbus Blue Jackets forward understands what's possible this season. I think there's some times where I'm dreaming and thinking, in his quotes, ladies and gentlemen, we've got to get to the playoffs. He told NHL.com recently, it's the goal that's there. But obviously, you've got to just focus on your day-to-day and doing everything you need to do to win games. It's such a different feeling coming back from the NHL All-Star break last year versus the Four Nations face-off break this year. The feeling is just so much better. It's so much more exciting to play these games. Johnson's play is one reason their playoff excitement in Columbus. That there is playoff excitement in Columbus, ladies and gentlemen. In his fourth NHL season, the 22-year-old has 21 goals and 45 points. Both NHL career highs in 54 games, helping the Blue Jackets 31, 28, and 9 enter, that's their season right now where they currently stand, entering the game against the Pittsburgh Penguins on Friday, well, today that is, at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, where it will be televised on FDSNOH, SNPIT, and NHLN, and SN and TVAS. 3 points behind the Montreal Canadiens for the second wild card from the Eastern Conference. It would be Columbus' first postseason appearance again since the year 2010. In quotes, KJ is the guy that drives the offense. Blue Jackets coach Dean Evison said, he carries the puck through the neutral zone, is on the entries on the power play, and he's done a lot of things for us. Johnson has been able to do so because he's recovered from the torn labrum in his left shoulder that limited him to 42 games last season. Ladies and gentlemen, let's shift over to some NFL news. As Schroeder Sanders' pro day approaches, Deion Sanders claims an NFL team is telling lies about his quarterback son. As Schroeder Sanders readed himself for a live interview with NFL Network this past week on Thursday, a public address went out over the intercom system at the Ford Center Field inside the Dallas Cowboys practice facility complex in Frisco, Texas. Across the field, a multitude of players were going the combine style workouts in front of NFL coaches, scouts, and executives. Suddenly an announcement boomed through the 12,000 seat mini stadium. The message, Schroeder Sanders would not be working out at the Big 12's joint pro day. As the Colorado quarterback and soon-to-be NFL draft pick went on air with the network, he looked surprised. In quotes, "I didn't expect to hear my name today," Sanders said into the camera with a smile. "I didn't expect that," in his quotes. All right, let's shift over to some Major League Baseball news. All right, Dodger fans get a major streaming news for the 2025 MLB season. At long last, Los Angeles Dodgers fans will have a way to watch their favorite team without blackouts and without a cable or satellite subscription this season. MLB has partnered with Spectrum Sportsnet LA to operate a new streaming service, SNLA Plus, which will provide subscribers in the Dodgers' home territory with 24/7 digital access to all Sportsnet LA programming, including Dodgers games broadcast by the network, pre- and post-game coverage, and other original programming. Through MLB.com and the MLB app, Spectrum TV customers who already pay for Sportsnet LA will also have access to SNLA Plus on the MLB app and MLB.com at no extra cost. As well, Spectrum's existing non-video customers who use both internet and mobile service. Additionally, DirecTV customers whose packages include Sportsnet LA can access the new service through authentication on the MLB app and MLB.com. Fans in the Dodgers' home territory who are not Spectrum TV or DirecTV customers may also purchase a standalone SNLA Plus subscription for $29.99 per month or $199.99 per year. The service is not available to out-of-market Dodger fans, but those living outside of the team's home television territory can still watch games via the MLB TV out-of-market package. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for this week. I will see you on next Friday's recorded podcast. Till then, hit the like button, subscribe, share it out. Let everybody know what Worldwide Sport Updates is all about for your daily updates and sports notifications on your daily basis. Sports family, take care of each other. Have yourself a great weekend. And this is Worldwide Sport Updates, your podcast, your sports, your news, your local community. Stay blessed. Take care of each other. We will see you next Friday. Bye-bye.